Hello, welcome back to the Everything Film Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Ryan and Wyatt, and we're here with Tom, also known as Tentacle Productions. We are going to talk some Stranger Things and hopefully answer some of your guys' questions. Peak. I did it in my first take.
You said I'm
Yes.
Ryan, and I'm
You
joined
said
by
I'm
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah, I was
No!
thinking that, but I
Joined,
didn't want to be the one to say it.
joined by Ryan. No, hold
Ugh.
up. That's actually hilarious. Let's keep that. That's freaking hilarious. Let's keep
Would have
that.
been. I didn't even realize that.
You said hi, I'm Ryan.
Yeah, I
Wait,
thought
Your
you did that on
identity
actually?
crisis
purpose.
fixed.
Bro. How did you do that?
I,
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
All right, so let's get
I
into
actually had
it.
no idea.
Let's just.
So
Yep, I think that we've done like 5 takes. I think we're just gonna have to take the best one out of those.
so to contain this, we're all gonna have 15 minutes to
No.
say.
No,
You
no,
suggested this,
no.
Nathan.
No, no,
It
no.
was
I
your
didn't say we
idea.
actually. I said like we could take an hour to like discuss this. Like let's not time each other. I
Well,
didn't
we're
say like to
Once
actually
we bring in
time each
you
other.
timers,
said.
the fun just melts.
Well, we don't want to like stop an episode mid-recording.
Yeah, let's just like I said, it
It
won't
was
take
Just
Nathan's
like.
wing it.
idea to do the
No,
Just
it
timer.
wing it.
wasn't. You misunderstood what I said.
What did you say?
Well, I said that if we all take an hour to discuss like Stranger Things, right? I didn't actually say like time everyone so like that can add up to an hour. I just said we're probably like gonna take an hour maybe, or like
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes to discuss one thing. I didn't say actually to time us.
Just
Oh, I
do
thought
like
I.
the rest of this meeting and then probably like one more meeting talking about Stranger Things, and then we'll probably finish it out with a third one talking about something else, probably. If that
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay then.
Or if we're in a good conversation at the end of the second one, then we can pick it back up in the third.
How we're so disorganized when we have we have Tom like
Well, Ryan's
working
trying to be
really.
organized. We're trying to be disorganized because we like
Exactly.
disunity because that's more
Yeah.
fun.
And I keep getting outvoted on like
Yep, you
literally my
do.
podcast.
Because yep,
So
you
that's
do.
the real
Tell.
reason you want me.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
it
you didn't tune in at all. I didn't know whether you want to do the timer or not.
I didn't
And
actually
like
know until like a minute ago.
Yeah, like
like
Nathan
okay,
told me
so
last night.
do you guys like want the timer? Because I don't know, I feel
Because
like that would.
someoe's gonna say something, and then
How about we
you
just
both.
like start talking instead of talking about
The
doing a
Wonder
timer?
Man episode, I
Yeah.
was listening back to it. You both are just, I say something and you're like, no. And then you literally talk for like 30 minutes on why what I said is wrong. And I try to talk again and you're like, let me finish my point.
Well, yeah, because I had a
Like,
point.
we can't do that.
Well, I
We
mean, it's
can't
like a
do that.
discussion podcast. It's a discussion based.
I wasn't saying anything
Can
because
we can
whenever
we
I
like
try, I'd get cut off.
Okay,
can we
let's
settle
just start.
can
Let's
we
just start.
settle this like after we discuss what we're discussing?
All right.
All right, so Stranger Things 5, let's start from who wants to go
Oh
first?
boy.
Okay,
As many
how do we?
videos as I've watched about Stranger Things 5 since I actually watched it, oh boy, it's gonna be rough.
Or
Okay, so let's start
no, I
with
have
the
an idea.
positives.
Let's all say our
Start with the
rating
positives.
from
That's
1
a
to
good
10.
attitude. Let's start with
Let's
that.
let's all
Yeah,
say our ratings from 1 to 10.
I say we
Oh
do that after.
geez.
Okay, then what do you guys
Mine's
Let's
say?
kind
like
of changed.
let's start with just saying like five positives maybe,
I'm
or like
outvoted
as
again.
many positives.
Just discuss
Okay
the
then.
positives.
Yeah,
Okay
let's
then.
discuss those. All right, who wants to go first? Let's have Tom go first since he's
Yeah,
the
look,
guest.
he's the guest, and this is his favorite show of all time. So let's let Tom go first. Biggest positive of season 5. Go.
8 out of 10, I guess.
Like, what was the biggest positive about it? We'll give our ratings later.
All right. Did I miss
Like
something? Okay.
what did you love about it the most?
Episode 4 as a whole. I mean, there was a lot to love there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
episode 4 was
yeah.
great.
Episode 4 was
Episode
probably the
was
best.
truly
No,
amazing.
4 was definitely the best in the season.
Well, the finale was also really good.
I I just said 4 was the best.
You said
In his
definitely, and I
opinion,
said the finale was also really good.
in his opinion, no,
I like the
keep
finale
going.
as an ending, but as an episode, it's a bit lackluster.
I need to
It,
rewatch it,
it half
honestly.
like I really liked when they started doing the really long epilogues, but I think they did a little too much on the finale, just a little bit. Like half the
Yeah, and then
episode was epilogue. Like
and they
that's a
rushed
bit
the
No,
final battle a lot.
self-indulgent. Yeah, like that's a bit self-indulgent, you know.
Yeah,
Like imagine like Avengers Endgame, like it was 4 hours instead of three, and the last hour was like Tony's funeral, like the entire last hour.
that's
that would
silly
be like
though.
I think they could.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that, honestly.
and I also feel like it kind of makes like the episode kind of feel like they were trying to get to the epilogue almost because like they kind of like beat the mind flayer pretty quickly and Vecna, so then it's like when it was done, it was like okay, so this is what they were trying to have us like
The battle with the
see.
Mind Flayer in season three was like much better than the one in season five,
Yeah,
I think.
yes, that one was so good.
We're talking about
Like I
Like
positives, guys.
yeah, I know.
okay.
Okay, sorry.
Like I'm just saying, like season three, like I thought that was definitely a weaker season, but the finale was amazing in three.
Yeah, it was.
It was like awesome.
Okay, so let's
Anyway,
discuss that
positives.
positive.
Who else?
Four.
Who else got a
So
positive?
episode four, the reason why it was a positive, or like what did you like love about
I th-
episode
I
four?
think this season was very
Or I mean, like
emotional.
Tom.
Oh,
Oh,
Tom, not me. I thought you were talking.
yes.
I should have prepared for this. Okay,
Because Tom said his biggest positive is episode four.
Just like what was the best part? Probably like Will with his powers because that was
yeah,
awesome.
I mean the entire Max Z sequence with like the Demogorgons coming up and killing everyone, Vecna walking in, Will using his powers, like that was just totally amazing to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and
was
I also
awesome.
I
I feel like
think
the first
Robin's
four
speech
episodes,
was probably the
whose
highlight.
speech?
Robin,
Huh?
Whose speech?
Robin's
Robin's
Robin.
speech?
Yeah,
Robin's
Okay.
speech.
with the flashback right before Will unlocks his powers.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I feel like the volume one just had a really cool feel to it. I don't know if like it didn't really feel like season four or any of the other seasons, but like it really felt like matured and really cool. But like when I saw volume one, I was like, whoa, like this is peak. Like it started off
Interesting.
really well, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ending
Because
of
All
like
right.
I
episode four
think it
kept
was
me going
also
for a
because
month.
like yeah, like
Yeah. Episode
also I
four is
feel like
really
since
where I
all like
started
everyone was
actually getting
together,
hyped.
yeah, I
Really?
started getting hyped in like episode one
I
because like
loved
I think
episode
seeing
one.
everyone
I don't get the
together,
hate for that.
like
I didn't like episode one. I thought it was just
at,
eh.
at least just like volume one, I think I just like we've been seeing all these the characters like being separated, so seeing them all together was like really exciting for me because like we really haven't seen the party together. Well, I guess Max wasn't there, but still like the original party since I don't know like season one, like all the way through. Because in season two they got separated, and then they've basically been separated ever since.
Yeah. All right. Uh so we got episode four. That's a big positive. Uh what else we got? Nathan, did you have a big positive about five?
I think. One second.
If not, I can go.
Okay, I was gonna say like maybe I guess it's just that like they they were together in this season. Um, I think that was probably like my biggest positive. I guess aside from like what Tom said about like episode four. Episode four was really good, but I just really
Yeah.
loved that they were together because I've been wanting to see like the party, even though like they didn't really have like that many just main party scenes, but I think it was still pretty good.
Yeah. I really liked Holly's character, even though I think it was kind of silly to try to I know she's been in the other seasons, but she wasn't really a character. She was just like the most background character like ever. And so I think ha- trying to make her a main member of the cast was, kind of a weird decision, but I did really like her. So
I think it made sense to put lots of focus on her, but giving her more screen time than Will is just insane in the final season.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like final season should, like, obviously there needs to be a big finale, but I think character wise they should scale back and just focus on the main cast again. Like uh the stakes need to be higher, obviously. They need to be as high as they've ever been
Steak.
and even higher, but I feel like the character focus should be shifted downwards just to the main characters and their relationships.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that like, the main party, like it would focus on them. But then I do agree with you. I did like Holly's character as well, but I think that most people didn't because they tried to make her a main character. I think like it would have been cool to have her as like a supporting character, but I think the
Yeah.
fact that they tried to make her a main character that made like everyone else
I
not
mean,
really like her.
she got more screen time than Mike, I feel like. Like
Yeah,
I
she
remember
did
what
more
she
than
did
like
way more than what Mike did.
she
And
also
like
like
Mike from season
more
1, Mike was
development.
supposed to be like one of the main characters, and like I don't
Mike
remember a
is the
whole lot.
leader,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
he
and
is in
like
season 5.
Holly got more screen time than he did, I feel like,
Let
and
me
more
or
see.
more
development.
focus. Yeah, more development for sure.
Really?
I feel like Mike has had like little to no development. Like so,
Like I just like I don't know. Anyway, what
it's
else?
hard to
What
talk about
other?
the positives and not mention a negative.
I know.
Plus.
Yeah. Well, it's just because like the other seasons were just so darn good that this wasn't a bad season of television, but like compared to the other seasons, it was a letdown. It's like let me think. Um
Like Ninjago, like the Wild Brain era.
well even then like that makes sense because they switched production companies
But
completely,
it's
like
still a letdown.
a whole other team. I see.
It's
Uh-huh.
still a
But
letdown.
there was a okay.
Why don't fall
But
for the rage bait?
I'm trying not to. He's trying his best
The
here.
Mike Wheeler hate.
Um,
We're not
well,
hating.
yeah,
We
because
like his character because like we want him to get more screen time. He
here's
should
the
be like
thing.
on our side.
Yeah, like I don't really like Mike as a character that much, to be honest. But season 5, like I wanted him to get more development in season 5 so that I could like him more. Will got more development in season 5, so I liked Will more because all the development he got in season 5. Like if I feel like all the other seasons, like he was constantly being like trying to be sheltered by Joyce, and I get it, but he finally like tried to step out from behind her in this season. I feel like he was finally trying to be his own man. And so I really appreciated that about them giving Will some development in this season, but I feel like Mike didn't get any. Like
Okay,
Mike's just kind of stayed the same.
um, Ryan, what's your positive?
I think the emotional aspects of this season, I think they handle all of that really well. Like Will getting his powers, what it takes to unlock his power, the whole finale epilogue, the Dustin and Steve stuff. I think they really handle the emotional aspects really well.
Here's the thing though about like I really liked when Dustin and Steve made up, but the I feel like the conflict was kind of a bit forced. I felt like obviously, Dustin's grieving and all that over Eddie, but I don't know. It just I did like when they finally made up, but it was I don't know. I didn't feel like the conflict was necessary to begin with.
That's one of my positives, actually. I just felt like
Yeah.
them kind of growing apart and then coming back together right at the end felt appropriate.
Yeah, it felt
Well,
like
yeah, but I just
they've
feel
been
like
fighting since season 4, sort of. And like they've been
I
on
think I
edge
see
with
where
each
White's
other.
coming
So
from because it's like it wasn't really explained as to like why they were fighting. They were just
it
they suddenly kind of started having these like arguments and stuff.
no,
like I
And I
feel like
know
it's
friends do, but like I don't know, it did kind of because like they tried to make it a big part of like the seasons that like basically just Dustin and Steve aren't getting along, and then they had like
yeah.
before they
I
had
feel
these
like
like
it
really emotional
yeah.
stuff.
I feel like it could have been like also like with Dustin getting older and maturing, like they could have done something with that where like he doesn't like look at Steve the same anymore because now he's older and he thinks knows better than Steve. So I feel like they could have leaned into that more than just he's sad about Eddie being uh, dead, so he's just taking it out on everyone else. I feel like they could have done something with like he's I don't know, like he doesn't look up to Steve the same anymore or something because now he's older. I don't know.
Yeah,
I felt like
maybe.
them having conflict makes sense. It's just the conflict that they had itself didn't make as much sense as it could have.
Okay, so does
Also,
anyone?
I was very annoyed at Dustin for us back talking Steve the entire time. Like for no reason, just like calling him dumb like every 5 seconds. Like I love Dustin, he's my favorite character, but bro, just leave him alone, man. We get it, you're smarter than him. Just stop, man.
Yeah, all that kind of did feel a little forced. I forgot about that
Like
because I
before they
didn't
had
like
like
understand
banter,
why
but
he was
this was
doing
like
it.
all one sided. He was being like hateful almost.
And for the whole season, I was like wondering why. Like I think since 4, like they were already starting to like. I guess it kind of made sense in 4 because like he basically was friends with Eddie, becoming like closer with him. So, and then
Yeah.
like Steve didn't really like that, I guess. Does anyone have any more
very
positives that
in
they would
each
like to
episode.
mention?
Delightful Derek.
Oh yeah.
Like I know I said about they should just be focusing on the main characters, not introducing more, but Delightful Derek is the exception to the rule. Delightful Derek is peak. I love the part where he soloed Vecna. That was absolute peak.
I was surprised that he said a your mom joke.
The
That
jokes
was
this
also
season
peak.
were crazy.
Derek is just peak. Period.
They've always
I think
been crazy though.
I think we can just say that he was the first person to say your mama like your mama joke.
No,
Yeah.
Will said it.
You didn't mean it like that.
Oh, Hopper. He said your
No,
mom
He said your grandma.
out of context,
Yeah, your
but
grandma.
he said
Yeah, he's
six
like
no,
seven
it's
he
like
your
three
grandma.
times
he
as well.
said, oh, he
Yeah.
did. Oh no.
That's when I
I
wanted to
honey
But yeah,
turn it off
Hopper
for the
said your
first time.
mom. She called. It's your grandma.
I
Yeah.
saw like the behind the scenes, like he could just not get that line
He
right.
could not
The
get it
six
out.
seven
Yeah.
wasn't a
The
meme at that
bloopers.
time though.
No, we're talking about
Oh,
the
oh
your
okay.
mom.
Okay.
It was it's your grandma.
The the blooper where they shaved his head and he went, you didn't actually that one was hilarious. I love David Harbour.
So yes, that's Derek is a positive for you.
All right.
Absolutely.
I guess will we move on to negatives now?
I
Before
mean, Tom, you probably have a couple more positives,
I
don't
have
you?
some more positives.
I've got a list somewhere, but we'd be going for hours, so we've got the main
Yeah,
ones out, I
season
guess.
5 is just that good.
Hours on 5?
Yeah, I could go for hours
Oh
on
boy.
negatives as well.
Okay. I was gonna say.
We'd be here till tomorrow.
5 doesn't
Dang.
have that bad rating. If
My
you move
tomorrow.
past the bots, like on serialized, and you don't use the bot, like there's not really bots on serialized that just review bomb.
Yes,
It
there is.
has
They're
good
just the
ratings.
ones that like comments and stuff.
Yeah,
There
but
were
like
review
review
bombing bots at
bombers.
one point.
Because one has a 3.90, two has a 4.04, three has a 4.09, four is a 4.52, five has a 3.93,
I
six
think
has a
because it's like not that big.
4.10, seven has a
So I think
3.49, and eight has a 3.60. It's not as
yeah,
bad as it is on IMDb.
yeah, I think it's because like it's not that well known. I think like mostly like nerds and
Yeah,
like
so
people who really are invested in the show review it there.
we can keep like the homophobic review bombers away because like
And
that's
similarly, the Bilers are doing the exact same thing.
yeah, just because it didn't happen.
Oh, the irony.
It's kind of their
Everyone's
fault.
just like spinning out right now over the ending. Like, Bylers are mad, and then like the people who don't ship Byler are mad.
I'm
And
getting ready for the fifth season of Percy Jackson to be badly reviewed.
Now, I don't
Because
think enough people watch that for that to
what?
happen.
yeah,
Wow.
like with Stranger Things, like the whole world was
Stranger
like,
Things is like took the world
It's
by
the most
storm.
popular streaming show of all time.
Yeah,
yeah,
And Percy Jackson's based on books, so you kind of know roughly how it's going to end up.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that
like,
yeah,
too.
and like it already
So it
has a
wouldn't be a
built-in fan
surprise.
base. So as long as they don't
well,
stray from what the books do, like
no, I
it's gonna
mean
do fine.
they're gonna not like it because their version of Byler doesn't happen.
Whoa, there's a Percy Jackson version of Byler.
I
Yes,
also only learned this the other day.
What? Okay,
they're
hold
gonna
up.
be obs
I read this book series like before I was on the internet. So
well, you haven't
I
read
was
all of them,
isolated.
so
What are you talking
yeah.
about? You got to
You
explain
haven't
that.
read you've only read 5 books. There's 66. And it's not a plan the Bible plans.
Execute Order 66.
They're not copying the Bible with 66 books. Yeah, how did we
I
get
didn't say
here?
they were, but
No,
okay.
people say that a lot. It's just funny. How did we get here?
Okay, yes. So let's
Yes,
move on to the negatives. Like
Byler's,
I'm
yes,
pretty sure. I think we
negatives.
can like all say maybe like three negatives, or I don't know, two maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Let's just say like three negatives for now, and then
if
yeah.
okay.
So Tom, if you want to go first.
I think my biggest one that's even present in Volume 1 is the way they kind of killed the momentum with the massive time jump.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yes.
that.
dude. The end of season 4 had me standing up. I was like, whoa. And then, oh no, nothing. Oh no, the government just, just plated over all that. Just
Covered up
slapped a
those
band-aid on it.
metal
Everything's
plates.
fine.
Or covered
Like,
up the rifts with the metal plates.
I don't
like
know, there
that
should have been
was
like curfews in Hawkins and all that.
like 4 and 5 should have been like back to back, like Infinity War Endgame type. Like it should have been
Well,
like
Endgame has a
immediately.
5-year time jump.
Not at the beginning. It starts off. It picks up right where Infinity War leaves off, and
That's what they
then
should
it
have done
has the
here.
5 year
It
gap.
doesn't
Yeah,
pick off right where
like
Infinity
they could
War
have had a
leaves
gap.
off.
That's fine, but they needed to solve that because like the Upside Down was coming to Hawkins, and then they just oh no everything's fine. We just slapped a band-aid on it. It's fine. Like
Yeah,
that's bruh.
it ended on a cliffhanger. But Infinity War was like a finished movie. Like that
Yeah,
wasn't a cliffhanger. That was the ending. It's its own story.
and
Um,
they still resolved it in the beginning of Endgame, whereas Stranger Things ended with a cliffhanger and then started just like 18 months after the cliffhanger, and everything's fine. Like we're occupied by the military, but other than that, uh, we're the biggest threat we have, the biggest threat they're facing right now is the Timmy Tough Knuckles at school. Like, dude, how did that happen?
yeah. I also feel like with the time jump, it also messed up like the character momentum because like I feel like Mike and Elle got so much development off screen, like because they totally changed, like their relationship changed and like a bunch of relationships changed, but we didn't get to see that
Yeah,
while it was happening.
Yeah.
Everyone just seemed like way more mature and I guess it might have made sense just because like the actors were getting older, I guess, but like
I mean,
the
I
show, I
blame
feel
Yeah.
the
like it kind
strikes.
of suffered from that.
I think
I
the
mean,
Yeah.
strikes
honestly,
hurt
I
the
wouldn't have
show the
mind.
most
Like I already knew like they were not teenagers, so
because at one point they had a version of the story where there was like no extra characters, but the writer's strike made them have to stop. And I believe that version of the story was better than what we got.
But we
Like,
can't judge it though because we didn't get it. We didn't see it.
yeah, I believe. I choose to believe.
I also chose to believe, and I was sorely disappointed.
Conformity gate.
Duh. Bro, I was so hyped. I was like at first I was like, this is stupid. But then I was like, hold up, wait a minute. There's some fishy stuff going on here.
I mean, not
But
that
no.
fishy. I've definitely seen Stranger Things.
Okay, get out.
I knew that was coming.
the
Yeah, I've
fact
seen
that like
some odd objects.
the fact that they were able to like lay down all this evidence like accidentally is
Yeah.
just like
What
A
got
lot of
me
the
that.
was the
evidence is stupid
graduation with
though.
everyone in their hands in their laps. No, I get it. Like people
Yeah,
say like that to be polite, but like everyone was doing it.
A lot of the evidence is
yeah,
just
Everyone.
bad though
and like
because
even
like
how everyone was becoming their like what they didn't want to become
well, like who?
because with Max like
Max has
smashing like
always
throwing
been
stuff.
like that.
No, I don't think she like the way she reacted was different.
Has Matt
And
you
and
lose
then
D and
even
D?
like and then even
You
like no, that was still a little too much. I don't think she would have done that. And even like um Will, like he's smoking
what did
now and
he's not
like
smoking.
He was
he's like
smoking? Wait, I missed
he
that.
I thought he was. He had like this cigar or something. And then
Am I
What?
he
wrong?
was at a bar.
Did he?
Right, I'm
And
pulling
I
up
Can
on
missed
YouTube
someone
right
that.
now.
I know
can
he was at
someone other than
like
me
a
watch
bar
the
or something. I
epilogue?
don't know. But like
wait. I need to see this.
Can someone other than me watch the epilogue?
Yeah, I'm
Will
But at least
I
I
think
just
I would
don't think
remember Will with
he's
a
like
cigar.
he's like with a leather jacket and everything at a bar. It just doesn't
What's
seem
wrong
like
with the
something
leather?
Will
He's
would
trying to
do.
be like
There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like his like that doesn't seem like Will. Like
he
the
grew up.
way
You're
that
not
he
going to be
would
the same
dress.
person you are when you're
Wouldn't it make more sense for
Still,
the in the Will part of the epilogue to show him like painting or something, drawing or something?
yeah.
not
Because
everyone
like
picks up not everyone
wasn't that
continues
his
the
whole
same
thing?
hobby.
In but like that was his whole that was
Wait.
Not
his whole thing, you
everyone
know.
No, he
continues
was
the
just
same
at.
hobbies they have as a kid.
Wait. Let me see. No, he's just drinking.
I'm just saying that would have been the
Yeah, he's
most
just
like
drinking.
that would have been like satisfying
Yeah, I think
story
he was smoking for
wise.
drinking. Never mind. Yeah, he
There's
was
an ashtray
drinking.
in front of him actually, so I
Yeah, but I don't think
can
he
see why
was
you'd think that.
doing it. Yeah, I see why, but I don't think
But still, like, I don't know, for Will to go from like what he was throughout the whole show
he a
just to
lot
that,
changes in
like,
18 months.
no, I get it, Ryan. I totally get it. But like it's just like we didn't get to see that. So then they just like put that in
So
front
you
of
would
us.
have
Like
liked
this
an
is who
even
he is now.
longer epilogue.
No, I'm just look,
He's
to
saying
me,
that that development would have been fine if it would have happened on screen. He's not saying
yeah,
he wanted it to happen, but since it did, it would have been better if it was on screen development.
yeah.
Yeah. Um.
I don't know.
Let's
Like, am I
see.
the only one
Good
that
about the
feels like
epilogue.
that's
I did like that. Like, Lucas and Max are still together. I liked that.
yeah.
Um. Let's see. Man, I was so behind Conformity Gate. Like I knew like it probably wasn't real, but I was also like, but but what if? But what if?
It's still going. Everyone thinks it's
Yeah,
gonna be some kind of Super Bowl
Yeah, I know.
trailer or something.
I'm over it
yeah.
now, but yeah, some people are still like, oh no, the Super Bowl. It's gonna no.
It made way too much sense. Like,
Yeah. But January 7th came and gone and it didn't happen.
That
So
was a month ago, funny enough.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know about you,
yo, is
but
this Conformity Gate?
So who's
Yo, we're the secret end. We're the secret end. Maybe the conformity gate was the friends we made along the way. Absolute cinema.
It just popped up on my screen like
yeah.
Absolute cinema. Anyway,
another negative. Who's next? I guess I'm next.
I have no idea.
I haven't. Never mind.
I lost track.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
So
started rambling about conformity gate.
We should talk about the good seasons in a little while.
Yeah, let's just get season 5 out of the way and then
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
over to
I think a negative for me would probably I feel like the ending left me with like more questions and answers, like in a way that I feel like they didn't really tie up the loose ends that they were talking about. Um, like I feel like they added stuff because is it like I don't remember there being anything to do with the day that Will went missing and like
Dude,
and
who
like what
opened the
happened.
door? The lock. Who did the lock?
That was Vecna, I believe.
That was Vecna wasn't there. What didn't
his
exist though.
abilities can be
He
channeled through
wasn't
other
he
members of
was
the hive
Yeah.
mind.
he wasn't thought
Yeah,
of yet at
thank you.
that point though. So originally what opened that door?
No, they
that
had
lock?
a plan. He was thought of.
No, they said in an interview that they hadn't thought of Vecna when they were doing season 1. So who the frick opened that lock?
It was Vecna.
And
Vecna did not exist in season 1.
But
They
He
probably
he
just
had
thought it
not
would be
been
kind of
thought
creepy,
of.
and then everyone started asking about
Canonically,
it.
yes, but they hadn't thought of him yet. So what the heck?
and and also um I think a negative is probably like watching the documentary. It
Oh no.
yeah, they
it
I
said
just
didn't
they
watch that,
knew
but I've
him
seen the
since
highlight
season 1.
reel.
it made me
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
I watched
they
that.
just
You watched the
didn't even
documentary,
care
Nathan?
about the show. Like that
Wait,
that's
Nathan,
what it
you
made
saw the
me feel like.
documentary?
To
And
be fair,
yeah,
that
and
could just be Netflix trying
I
to
didn't see a
paint
review
it
of it.
like it was the Duffer Bros' fault that season 5 was disappointing
but
because
no,
the Duffer
even in
Bros weren't behind the
interviews,
documentary, but yeah, they did still say all that stuff. And so
even in the interviews, like when someone asked him, like, in film history, a wormhole or a I forgot, like a what was it? I think it is a wormhole, but or a black hole or something. It leads to another Earth, not another dimension. And then you just like they didn't consult anyone, and they were like, no, it like Ross was like, oh yeah, I guess it's another Earth then. Like they're just so dismissive of all like the mistakes that they've made or like the lack of thought, or even like when uh Natalia Dyer was like, did you consult like
Yeah.
someone or this doesn't make sense
yeah,
with
and they were like,
scientific
yes, this is
theory,
very scientifically accurate.
and they just didn't care. Like I feel like
Well,
with
to
all
be
the other
fair,
seasons,
yeah, but like to be fair, if you're having fun making a story, like sometimes like scientific stuff will like bog you down and make it less fun. So I think it's kind of fair if
but
they just decided, hey, it'd be fun if we did this extra dimension thing. I think that's okay, but I feel like it's kind of weird to just throw the whole Dimension X thing in at the last minute,
but
the
then
last
they were just
season.
like, yeah, they weren't saying they didn't in the interview they didn't say that, yeah, but we just wanted it to lead to another dimension. They said, oh, I guess it's another Earth then. So like I don't know, I just feel like there was like a lack of care that went into it, or even like with the whole crew, the way that they were like treating the crew in the documentary. They're just like, yeah, do this. I don't know if you guys saw the clip of like them talking to that
I saw the
one
documentary.
the lady.
I think it was kind of like
The crew was frustrated. The whole
yeah.
Demogorgon thing,
Well,
like
yeah,
they were
if
just like,
like the Duffer Bros job was to write the end of their show and they didn't have it finished when they were going into production. Like
That's
that's
how
not
TV
fair
shows
to the
are
set.
made.
That's not
Pretty
fair to
normal.
the set
No, that's
designers or
literally how TV shows are made.
they
no, I
started
mean like,
shooting before there was
Yes,
a
they
finished
start
script.
shooting. Yes. That's literally how
No.
TV shows are made.
Like that's not my issue,
Some
but then
people
like
get it done
you can
all in
see
one, but
that like
even
that
traditional TV
caused
shows, they
issues.
do like
Like
4 episodes, shoot those, and while they're shooting, they write another
Well,
4.
those aren't the biggest streaming show of all time. There should be a little bit more thought put behind this.
That
and
exactly, there was a lot of thought
especially
put
in a show
behind it,
like
which is why
this,
they're taking so long to write the finale. They
and
didn't want to give us
No,
especially
something bad.
they had 3 years to do this, and like this
Not
exactly.
is
three,
this is
not
this is a
3.
mystery show.
What was
This
a
is a
writer's strike at
mystery.
one point?
Yeah, there was the writer strike. That's why I think. Yeah, there was the writer strike. There
They're
was,
still they still could have.
and you can't
It's
rush
their show. They
perfection.
should still
Not
be
saying the
writing their
finale was
show
perfect.
at that
Like
No,
point.
they that's illegal.
Yeah, that would have been strike breaking. I don't think people would have taken
Yeah,
too kindly to that.
yeah. That's
but even just
illegal.
like it's just like it's a mystery show. Like they've trained their audience to like look in like every corner and but like they just didn't really like keep up with that.
I
And
just
that's
like
kind
the
of frustrating
conformity gate
because
twists
then
more.
because they've trained their audience to believe in stuff like conformity gate, like to look at every hidden detail and I don't
I
know.
think that's
It,
kind of on the audience, to be honest. I think they just took it
The
a bit
some
too
of
literally.
some of the evidence was just bad. Like, the radio tower handle that you pull? That's
That's
just
just
they're not
bad
on.
continuity.
No, it's not. It's not. Because in the upside down was frozen 4 years ago. So back then it had a different color handle. It's just the people looking too much into it. Because the upside
Yeah,
down's frozen on that one date, November 6th, right?
yeah.
So 4 years later, the color, of course, the handle of the color, or of course, the color of the handle is going to be different. That's why it's different. It's not conformity gate at all. Like, some of the evidence is just really just bad. They're not looking into it.
I think one of the things that will just frustrate me like forever is just the lack of demogorgons and demobats. We didn't even get to see like any eggs or like
Ex-
nothing. Like
The
they were
bats, I
building this
don't
whole thing up
understand.
as like this the upside like the monsters they didn't come from the upside down. They come from the abyss. And I was just like, oh boy, like this is gonna be like the biggest thing. Like there's gonna be so many demogorgons, demobats, maybe even another creature, like another species. Like who knows? All the monsters that are gonna be here. And then
And then there was nothing
it's it's just open space. Like I could live
because
there.
Vecna didn't know, even
Yeah,
though
and
he has a spy.
yeah, and they were like, yeah, Vecno never in a million years uh um
But
thought
he
of them
technically could have read
invading his home
Hopper's
turf.
mind.
No, but even still, why does he have to know that? When they were walking towards the whole mind flayer, there was nothing. And this is where the Demogorgons are supposed to be living. And there was
Also,
none in the
Will,
Upside Down either. So
them
they couldn't
cutting
have been
off
in
that,
the Upside Down.
them
So like
hurting Vecna should have
where were
hurt
they?
Will. There's some plot holes, like
Yeah, they
them
said
hurting
that was
Vecna
happening
should have
off
hurt
screen.
Will.
So Will
Yeah,
was like screaming and like yelling in pain off screen. Like
and then
that's what they chose to put off screen.
one of the biggest conformity gate evidence that got me is because in the epilogue, Steve is a baseball coach, and
Yeah,
Vecna has only seen Steve through the eyes of the Demogorgon with a baseball, even though Steve's sport was basketball in high school. And I was
I
They
was
like,
were
wondering.
they were low key cooking with that. I'm not even gonna lie.
I was wondering, like, is what didn't he play basketball? Like, wasn't that his thing? And
I
I
think the
didn't think it was an issue until the conformity gate theorists were saying that, and I was like,
the conformity gate
actually,
theories kind of ruined the show,
this
though.
doesn't,
Like ruined
he
the
can
final
coach
season
something else.
or
He
made it
can coach
worse.
something else. That's fine. But like
No, but the
as
reason why
evidence,
he
this isn't bad.
there was so many little things that happened, or like that were just. I believe that that was just like the season one duffers just putting stuff in there, secretly writing their show while like season five duffers were.
I do have
I
good
could have
news
hit.
for I do have good news for conformity gate though. Film theory themselves,
Yeah,
Lee, he
yeah, I
said
saw
that
that.
there's enough evidence to for conformity gate for the for our conformity gate ending that we can believe that to be it. So So I'm just gonna believe that Vecna still has him under his control, and that's the real ending. We just never actually saw it on screen. I choose to believe that because I'm cool like that.
Or even like when
I wasn't even that mad with the
Lucas
ending, but Conformity Gate's just so awesome.
better. Like when Lucas was like, I don't believe in coincidences, and then like basically he was like, is any of this real? Like that was just a throwaway line. Like people were, I don't know, people were right to believe in Conformity Gate because Lucas said, is any of this real? And then that was it. Like why did he even say that? I didn't understand it. Like
Yeah, I don't know. That's very out of place.
yeah, they were just talking about like Max being in the coma. Oh yeah, and also like the over explaining things. This is
That was
better.
probably the biggest problem.
Yeah,
I
using
don't
like
have a
the
problem with that
records
as much as everyone else.
Okay, no, Ryan, look, doing it once or twice a season, that's fine. That's kind of their thing, right? That's how the Upside Down was explained in the first season, right? That's their thing. Okay. But to do like one like every single episode,
and
I
that's
didn't
more
have a
than
that's a
problem
one.
with
bit
that, to be honest.
excessive. And like different characters are doing it too. Like it makes sense if like one character does it repeatedly because that's just his or her thing, how to explain stuff, but every character does it.
Yeah, we had Robin doing like so many. We had her doing like the this is or like comparing it to like the books like that she had or something like book characters or movie characters, and then we had her doing it with the records, and then like we had Steve doing it. Like
And Steve's the dumb one.
Steve is doing it now
Yeah,
Do we all want to
I
give our
don't know.
scores now?
for season
Um,
5.
Yeah. And then for the
I mean,
show
I
as a whole,
gave
who
mine
gave it?
already.
What was yours?
Eight.
Forgot.
8. Okay.
Okay.
Nathan?
I'm gonna say it's 7.
Okay, that's decent.
7 to like 6.5 maybe. I don't know.
That means you think it's a good
Around
season.
there.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
And
good. It's just compared to the other
and
ones,
then
you know.
Wyatt?
Well,
See,
I wouldn't
on
say
serialized,
good.
when I averaged all the episodes out and counted the ones that were over an hour and a half as 2 episodes, I came out to a 9, but I think I'm gonna say 7 as well overall, because like ever since I watched it, like all I remember is the stuff that just didn't add up, and the whole conformity gate thing. Like it's just kind of uh, I don't think it's highly
I'm
of it anymore. I'm gonna say
I'm
7.
gonna do a full series rewatch soon, as soon as we get Netflix back. But like I think for now, I think I would give it a 7.5 to an 8, honestly. I think it's good. I think it's great actually. But give them some time. People this age are dumb. Give them some time. They'll wise up and this season will drive them crazy.
Wait, so people who don't like it are dumb?
No, no,
He's
no,
quoting
no. I'm just
someone.
making a reference. You don't get it, do you, Nathan?
He's quoting Nancy at the
No.
snowball talking to Dustin.
Yeah. After he got rejected, I was
Oh,
like, why is everyone quiet?
yeah, I did not get that reference.
Okay, I was like, what? Yeah, I think after a while, this people will like this season. Not to bring this up again, but same thing happened with Percy Jackson. There's a book that people don't like as much. They love it now.
Same with the Star Wars prequels as well. Like nobody liked
Yeah,
them when they came out, and now look at
I'm
like fan
afraid
favorites.
no one liked Empire when it first came out. They thought it was horrible.
Whoa,
It had very
ho,
little
ho! You
ratings.
What?
bite your tongue,
Where have
sir.
you heard
You bite
that?
your tongue.
Yeah,
Bite
The
your
what?
Escape
tongue.
Pod. They brought up the Rotten Tomatoes score from years ago. It was like around 50
Rotten
on the
Tomatoes
Escape
was a
Pod.
thing in 1980,
No, but
80.
like
80.
people didn't
Yep.
like it, and now it's considered the best. Watch Stranger
That
Things.
is not going to happen with
Watch
season 5 of Stranger Things,
Nathan's kids
FYI.
be like,
Look,
Stranger Things
season
5
Not
is
5
a
of
Empire
good
Stranger
Strikes Back
season.
type
Things,
thing.
yeah. Like season 5, like there's definitely like I think even the people who do like it, like there's some like issues with the writing, pacing. Like it
Because like the
wasn't
same people
as
that
good a
watched
show.
season 5 watched 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of those are much more high quality than 5.
It can't really be
Yeah.
compared, to
5
be honest.
5 was emotionally satisfying, but like story wise, it just wasn't it.
We should rank the seasons to end off our review, and then do the fan questions.
Oh boy.
All right, Tom, you want to go first?
Ranking the seasons, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Go worst to best.
Well, 5 then. Goodbye. Then 3 probably, and then oh, this is the hard bit. 2 and 4 I go between all the time, so just kind of leave them as like joint second, and then 1 at number 1.
Well, Tom, we basically like have the same like ranking.
And you're
And
right.
then Wyatt, I think he's gonna have the same. Not on favorite, not on which one's your favorite, but which one do you think is, worst or best?
Okay. Uh, so at number 5, I have 5, obviously. At number 4, I have 3, even though it was very fun. It had great vibes, but it just wasn't as strong. At number 3, I'm gonna put I think 2. I really, really liked 2. I enjoyed it more than season 1 because when I'm watching the show, it takes me a minute to get into the world and into the characters. So that's what I was kind of doing in
Trying to make
season
a
1. So
joke.
by season
No,
2, I was
don't.
fully invested. But then at number 2, I'm gonna put 4, even though I think it's probably my favorite season because I like the Vecna lore. Uh, season 1, looking back after I've watched the whole thing, is definitely the best. So season 1 at number 1.
Now, my ranking on how good they are. Nathan, you said you had the same list as Tom, right?
Yeah, basically same list as Wyatt
Okay.
as well.
Yeah. So
I do think
mine's
4. I do like 4 better than 2.
mine's is
So I guess
last
that's
place 5. This is gonna put such a bad look on the show. You are gonna make fun of me.
Are you putting season 1 at 4?
No.
Oh no.
Okay, good. Okay,
No, I'm
good.
not.
I'm gonna
Bro,
It's
we
I'm
was
gonna
gonna be
about
have
to we
bad.
was about to fist fight.
So I think fifth place is 5. No, I don't want to do this.
oh,
You brought it up.
I'm
Okay,
gonna be
fifth
Do
sick.
it.
place is 5. Fourth place is 4. Third place is
What?
3. Second place is
What?
2. First place is 1.
Okay. Okay.
That's more
Okay.
acceptable.
I know you guys are gonna laugh because it's basically saying the show went downhill.
Well, I mean, it kind of did.
At the end, there was a
Well,
drop
no, but
off,
like
but
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's my ranking. I think 2 is very underrated, and 4 is not overrated, but 4 has its problems. If it was just the Hawkins storyline, it's easily the best, or it's second best. But like 4 has its issues.
whoa, are you about to diss the Russia storyline?
Oh no, you
No,
missed that at the start. We're all
yeah,
big
you
fans of that.
missed. Yeah, we all like the Russia.
Oh dang.
So
Murray was the
fifth.
enough.
absolute peak that season.
Okay, I think we have time for the fan questions.
Y'all know some people like hate Murray for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
Do
mostly
y'all
No.
hate
Brett Gilman
Murray?
rather than
Oh, did you
nah.
guys know some people hate
Okay, good.
Will and Mike for some reason?
Some people, huh?
Yeah, I did know that
Okay.
because they're both trash characters. But hey, you rage bait me, I'm gonna rage bait you. That's just how it is.
That's it for today's episode. Thanks once for stopping by. Don't forget to follow and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss our weekly episodes. And let us know what you thought about Stranger Things 5 down in the comments. This was the Everything Film Podcast. Thanks so much for listening. Who are your top
One
5 Stranger Things characters?
You had to give me such a hard question straight away.
Okay, then if you can only watch one season of Stranger Things for the rest of your life, which one are you watching?
One. Easy.
But like
Okay,
no,
so oh wait, okay, you can go on.
no, I'm not. I'm just saying, but like there's no.
So the thing is, one is like the best season,
Yeah, okay,
but I
good.
feel like if I'm gonna watch something for the rest of my life, I'd want it to be like enjoyable. So I feel
One's
like
not
the
enjoyable.
most no, one is enjoyable, but I feel like four is just more enjoyable.
I
But the
think
thing
4 is the
is, four
longest.
is four is like the issue with four is the whole California subplot. If it wasn't for that subplot, it would be perfect.
I also don't really like the I love the Russia subplot. People don't like it.
Same.
Yeah,
I would rank
I
it
liked it.
Hawkins, Russia, 11, and then California. I think if it was just
I
the first,
I
if it
didn't
was
get why
just the
people were
Hawkins
hating on it.
subplot, it's the best season of Stranger Things.
I was invested in the whole Russian subplot. Like I do like see what people were saying when it was like a Joyce was in a Looney Tunes episode. Like I got that, I thought it was funny, but like I still really loved the whole Russian subplot because like it really like upped the stakes and we got to like it gave Hopper's character so much more development and um yeah, that's why I really liked it.
I agree. I don't know why people find it boring. Like it's a freaking Demogorgon in a prison. What more do you
I
want?
Yeah.
know. I was
Yeah,
so
I
invested. Like it was like the most epic thing for me because like the way
literally
he had the sword and sliced the Demogorgon or like the whole prison thing, like that was so cool.
what the Hawkins
But
story, if it was literally just the Hawkins storyline, it's the best season in it's my favorite season.
the funny thing is, it's like the Demogorgons were like so threatening in season four, and then season five, they're like,
No 5 slander.
no, it's just funny. I was just thinking about it. Like one Demogorgon was like causing so many problems in four with the whole Russian subplot, and then like they're nowhere to be found in five. Well, I guess there was the whole hospital thing. That was cool.
And the Mag Z massacre in episode 4.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Wait, in five?
In
Yeah.
Sorcerer, right before Will
Oh
uses his
yeah,
powers.
yeah, yeah. But they were nerfed, I have to say.
Nah, I
But
think the
actually,
Yeah.
no,
power
they weren't
scaling is
nerfed in the whole military thing, though.
the
The whole
power
military
scaling.
fight,
Stranger Things
they
does have
weren't.
a power scaling issue. With 11, they can easily fix it, like her battery, but I do think the Demogorgons sometimes are a bit overpowered, sometimes aren't as strong as they were. I don't know if that has to deal with Vecna or something, but I just have to admit there is
I
a
think.
power scaling issue.
I also think the reason is because like I feel like they lost their like the horror aspect of it because in four, like that one Demogorgon was like so scary. Like the way it was moving and just the way it was shot too, like it was very scary and creepy. But then in five, like honestly, I think the hospital one was still good, but I feel like the way they handled them in the earlier seasons were like more scary and they made them feel more threatening. I don't know if that's
Definitely.
just me.
Oh, I joined.
They were really inconsistent in season 5 though, because like we have episode 3 where it's just getting pretty much bullied by everyone, and then they tear loads of soldiers apart in episode 4, so it's a bit
Yeah.
confusing.